guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Samaya Marie, aka Maya, and today I'm back with another video. As you guys can see, today I'm going to be showing you how to get this cute, really simple, easy to do, super easy to do, cute rubber band hairstyle. As I said in my last video, if the previous hairstyle video did well, I was gonna make it a series, and it's actually doing pretty good so far. By the time you see it, it's probably going to be doing even better than what it is now, but it's doing pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this series. So today I'm bringing you this cute hairstyle for curly hair. You don't have to do it on curly hair, but I prefer it to because I felt like it just wrapped it all together, like it just brung it all together like how I wanted it to. So basically, before we jump into the video, all of the products that I used in this video will be linked down in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. Also, I will not be installing the wig. Yes, this is the wig. I will not be installing the wig in this video, but if you guys want to see that video and how I install my wig this week specifically, you can click the tab above me right here. Watch that first, and I teach you step by step how to install your wigs. And yeah, when you're done, come back. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Before we even get started, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. That lets me know that y'all like the content that I am putting out. 2, that helps boost this video out so other people can see it. And 3, that's just, you know, supporting me so that I can continue to support you. Got it? Got it. Okay. So, next up on the list, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the babes. If you're not too sure that you want to, you know, subscribe quite yet, just wait to the end. And I promise you're going to want to subscribe. Yeah. So then, also, last but not least, don't forget to hit that bell button, guys. So that's going to notify you whenever I drop a video that's super duper important, because you don't want to miss any of this content that I got coming out, okay? You don't want to miss it. You want to miss out on hairstyles, cute, easy hairstyles like this that give you step-by-step tutorials on how to accomplish it. That's in like 5 minutes, really. Yeah, I didn't think you did want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that bell button so you don't miss it, babe. Thank you. Love you. Anywho's, and I think that's about it, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. And yeah, I will see you guys back at the end. Okay, you guys, so before we start on our curly rubber band hairstyle, I'm going to be showing you what you need. So you need a rat tail comb, some rubber bands, you're going to need a detangling brush or a wide tooth comb and some water, eco styling gel, some tweezers, and some hair clips. So what you're going to do first is you're going to start by wetting the hair. Now, because you all know if you have curly hair, you cannot work on curly hair while it is dry. So I'm spraying my hair with my spray bottle, and I'm really focusing on the crown of my head and like kind of just like that top layer. You don't have to fully saturate it, but I would focus more on the crown and like kind of like the roots of my hair. So after that, I go in with my detangling brush or my vent brush, and I just brush everything out because I want to make sure there's no tangles in my hair before starting the hairstyle. So you see, I'm making sure everything's raking through, and you can see, okay, see that brush just gliding through. Then after I go in with my brush, I'm going in with some mousse, some ORS olive oil, I think mousse, styling mousse. And I'm just getting really the crown of my head and also, like I said, the roots of the wig. So they're right there by that lace. And I'm going to be raking that through with my comb. Then I'm going to follow up with my hot comb. If you are doing this on your real actual hair, I do not recommend you doing this part. But if you're wearing a wig like I am, you can go in with your hot comb and really just get like that top part. We don't need to get everything, okay? That's why I'm not getting the sides for real. I'm really just trying to get that main part right by the front, and boom, guys. So that's how I get my base ready for this hairstyle. After doing that, I'm going to go in with my rat tail comb and I'm going to start sectioning off my hair. What you're going to have is you're going to have 2 columns in the front, and then you can go ahead and section off all the rest of the hair because that's not what we're going to be using. So I'm going ahead in with my Eco Styling gel and I'm going to put it on the base of the column of the hair, just so that when I'm styling it, everything stays in place. And before we start rubber banding everything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to section out the edges beforehand, because once we put the rubber band on there, it's going to be too much of a hassle to try to get the edges out, and your girl don't like hassles. So after I do that, I went ahead and sectioned it off, and I went ahead and started rubber banding everything up. Now I am doing 3 sections per row. So you see I rubber banded the first section, and then the second section I'm going to repeat that same process with the Eco Styling gel in 1 single rubber band. And as you can see, I'm not rubber banding it too tight, just tight enough so that it's not, you know, slipping or anything like that. Once I get that second rubber band on there, I go ahead and start coiling the hair, and I put that coil into that same rubber band that we just got done putting on the second piece, and it looks just like this, guys. So this kind of keeps it to where we don't have to put multiple rubber bands in the hairstyle, and it's gonna be easy to remove as well because the rubber bands aren't that tight. Now we're gonna repeat this process twice, and basically it's pretty simple. Like, since I'm only doing 3 and I'm only doing 2 rows, this is like super duper simple. Okay, you just repeat the process on both sides. Of course, make sure that coil is kind of not tight, but make sure it's secure. You don't want it to unravel. Trust me, it's so embarrassing when it unravels. And boom. So as you see, I'm working on the other side, but by the time you get to the other side, it's probably going to be dry. So I went ahead in with some more water and I repeated that process from the other side. Once we're done, I'll catch up with you guys for the next step. With my second side, I'm going ahead around the perimeter of my head and I am combing out all my edges. Okay, so this is what's going to really pull the look together. So what you're going to do is you're going to take all the edges out from around the perimeter of your hair. And so as you can see, I did pull some hairs out that I don't actually put into my edges when I'm styling my edges. So I had to cut them down. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your tweezers and you're going to, of course, thin out the edges. Because, of course, this is a wig. So I'm going to have to, because if I don't, they're going to look absolutely crazy. So you're going to thin out the edges a little bit. Cut any flyaway hairs if you have any. And you're going to take your flat irons and you're going to curl the hair upwards. Now, I'm not going to lie. It depends on you. You can do this to your real hair. I've done it to mine. But if you're like natural or you just don't really need to do that, then I don't recommend it. But if, you know, you have a wig and style like I do, of course, you know, you're going to take your flat irons and you're going to curl either upwards or downwards. To be honest, I've been doing this for like 4 years now. It don't really matter, to be honest. And then once I go ahead and, you know, curl everything upwards with my flat irons, it's going to look crazy, but trust. So I'm going in with some Fantasia liquid spritz, I think, or I don't know what it's called. But anyways, I'm going in with some spritz, and I put the spritz on my finger, and then I put that spritz on my baby hairs, and I just start to comb them into place. Now once I comb them into place, I go in with my scissors and I go ahead and start cutting the excess hair, guys. So basically it's as easy as that. You can use Spritz or you can use Mousse. I recommend those two because if you use anything super oily, you'll just see afterwards. You'll see in the end. It's so important to not use anything oily or anything too strong for that matter. So as you can see, I'm trying to figure out how I want to style these edges because y'all, when I tell y'all, I really don't be doing the middle edge. I just be doing the two on the side and call it a day. My sideburns and that side edge. Once I finally got it to how I liked it, I sprayed it with some Spritz, and I'm going in with my wig band, guys. Keep a wig band on deck and let that sit for about 3 to 5 minutes really. After doing that, and while I let my wig band sit on there, I'm going in with some concealer, and I am cleaning up all my parts. Even though my parts is clean, I want to make sure you can see them from a distance, okay? I want to make sure that they look clean at all times. So I'm going in with two different colors concealers, one that's like super bright and one that's like kind of like my skin tone, and I'm kind of just going in on every single line that there is. That way when you see my parts on my hairstyle, everything look clean, okay? You can see the whole, the whole picture. Afterwards, I go in with some more water again because like it's not curly and defined as I want it to be. So this is just going to basically, this is like how people flat iron their hair when they're done with their wig installs, but instead of flat ironing it, we wetting it up because we need to have the hair curly. And this time I'm going in with my wide tooth comb instead of my brush to get more volume because I like volume. And basically I'm going in with some eco styling gel. The curly girls know I'm going in with some eco styling gel, just a thin layer on the top of the hair, just for some extra definition and shine, of course. And I'm using eco styler instead of mousse because it has the stronger hold, but it's still just as soft, and it's not going to leave it crunchy and stuff like that. So once I raked that through, it was time to take that wig band off, y'all. And y'all, hold on, jump scare. This is what I meant when I said I did not like stick to the forehead, baby hairs. So as you can see, I'm going in with my edge brush and I am combing it out, y'all. And this is why I said it's super important not to use anything oily or anything too strong. Like if you use some Gorilla Snot or Got to Be glue, baby, it's not gonna move. So to make it fluffy, I used something that was with a pretty okay hold, and we're going in and just brushing or combing the baby hairs, and we're just like remolding them back into place. That way they stay in the direction that they need to fall, but they're not stuck to my forehead. And y'all, this is it. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look, and y'all, I am loving it. First of all, I think this is the first time that I have done like a rubber band style on a wig. I used to do this on my hair, my real hair, back in the day, like high school days, a lot, like all the time. And I was like, you know what, I was like, maybe we should try doing it on a wig and see what it looks like. And not only just a wig, but a curly wig at that. And y'all, first of all, I'm loving it. Okay, it's drying still, like it's still a little damp as you can see, so it's not like fully dry, but as you can see, as it dries, it still has like a nice amount of volume, and it's maintaining its definition, which is great. Not only is it maintaining its definition and its softness, flowiness, like it's still moving and things of that nature, but the style itself is super simple and super cute. But I feel like you could really wear this style anywhere. Like this doesn't have to be just like an everyday style. Like it could be like you going out to lunch or like out to party, whatever. It's whatever. Like if you guys are in school, like you can wear this to school. Like y'all, this is fine. This is fine. And then look at the edges. I feel like I usually do not do middle part edges no more like I used to, but I stopped doing that a while ago. But I was like, you know what, I feel like it's gonna really pull the look together if I just do the one edge right here. And I feel like it really did. It made it look like it was really like my hair or something. So anywho's, this is the finished result as I stated, and y'all, I feel like it's 10s across the board. Okay, this is with the makeup. Yeah, get into it for real. Anywho, that's going to wrap up the video. And of course, before we close out the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like the content that I am creating and putting out. Secondly, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Do not forget to subscribe and join the community. That's super duper important, and that'll help me, a small content creator and a small YouTuber, grow, so that we can grow our community and we can really get everybody in on these tips, tricks, and all the other stuff basically. And last but not least, make sure to hit that bell button before you leave, because that's going to notify you whenever I drop a video, guys. So when I drop bangers like this, you're gonna want to not be missing out. Okay, you're gonna want to be there on time. I be seeing some of y'all, when I drop a video, y'all be on it like a right on rice, and that's super duper important. Okay, that's super duper important. So basically, I thank y'all for that. I thank y'all for subscribing. I thank y'all for liking the video, and I thank y'all for hitting that bell button so that you can watch my videos once I put it out, because that's awesome. Okay, real ones for real. Anywho's, that closes the video. That's all I had to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, babes. Mwah.